Hello everybody, my name is Samwel Pandila. I'm teaching mathematics. Welcome in this program, another ETETA and the Pixel International. Today I'm going to show you the correct way of answering the national examination question. Things which you are supposed to consider when you answer this national examination question. First of all, you are supposed to understand where the topic of that question from. And then you are supposed to understand the things which have been given in those questions. For example, here I have the question from National Exam 2019, question number 6. This question is about rate and variation. So when you find this question like this one, make sure you understand the things which have given there. Maybe let us read together this question. Mr. Ogango from Kenya visited Tanzania. He had 5,000 Kenya shillings and wanted to change the money into US dollar. If $1 US was equivalent to 2,500 Tanzania shillings, and the 1 Kenya shillings was equivalent to Tanzania shillings, how much USA dollar did he get? So, the question like this one, you are supposed to understand which things you have and those things which are missed. After looking at the things which are missed is where you can find those which are missed. So, after understanding this question, you may know that this question from which topic? This topic is rate and variation. So, and then you have asked it to find Mr. Ogango after exchanging the Kenya shillings to US dollar, how did he get? So from this question, you are supposed to consider the rate which have been given there. To exchange from Kenya shillings to USA dollar, for the first time you can't change it because you have given the rate exchange of Tanzania shillings and the USA dollar. So the first step, you are supposed to change from Kenya shillings to Tanzania shillings. So I'm going to show you how you are supposed to change this Kenya shillings to Tanzania shillings. This will be the first step. The first step is you have given that 1 Kenya shillings is equivalent to 20 Tanzania shillings. And then you have 5,000 Kenya shillings. So you don't have the rate of when you change from 5 Kenya shillings to Tanzania shillings. So then, from there you can cross multiplication. After crossing multiplication, we know that you are going to have 5 Kenya shillings times 20 Tanzania shillings. This will be equal to 1 Kenya shillings times unknown Tanzania shillings. Then after multiplication there, you find that 5 Kenya shillings times 20 Tanzania shillings over 1 Kenya shillings. And then when you look there, Kenya shillings will be cancelled with Kenya shillings and they will remain with Tanzania shillings, which is 5 Kenya shillings is equivalent to 100,000 Tanzania shillings. So, Mr. Ogango now has been changed from 5,000 Kenya shillings to 100,000 Tanzania shillings. But Mr. Ogango is required to change from Kenya shillings to USA dollar. So now Mr. Ogango has Tanzania shillings. So Mr. Ogango should change from Tanzania shillings to USA dollar. And we have given the rate of exchange from USA dollar to Tanzania shillings. And this will be the second step of finding the Tanzania shillings to USA dollar. We have 1 USA dollar is equal to 2,500 Tanzania shillings. And we don't have USA dollar, which is equivalent to 100,000 Tanzania shillings. So from there, you are supposed to cross multiplication in order to get 100,000 Tanzania shillings is equal to how much USA dollar. When you cross multiplication, then you get 1 USA dollar times 100,000 Tanzania shillings over 2,500 Tanzania shillings. Tanzania shillings and the Tanzania shillings will be cancelled, and then at the end you remain with USA dollar, which is 100 Tanzania shillings is equivalent to 40 USA dollar. So now, since we have asked that how many USA dollar Mr. Ogango when exchanging, so therefore Mr. Ogango will remain with 40 USA dollar from 5,000 Kenya shillings. And this question was part A and part B. And now for part B is a gardener has found the time T to cut the grass on a square field varies directly as the square as the square of its length L, and inversely is a number of men, which is M, doing that job. So here the same topic from the part A. The part A was latent variation. The same in part B also is latent variation. If 5 men cut grasses on a field of side of 50 meters in 3 hours, how many more men are required to cut grasses on a field of a side 100 meters in 5 hours? Assume that the men are working on the same pace. So here you are supposed to understand. You have given some fields and some fields you don't have, that are missed. So you are supposed to make the latent variation proportionality. Make sure you find the equation, the relation of those variables which have been given there. So from this information, you can make the we call proportionality relationship. So we have said that T is standing for time, and the L there standing for length, and the M standing for M. And there is a symbol there. That symbol is known as proportionality constant. So make sure those variables which are there, you have the meaning. And removing the proportionality constant there, when you put equal sign, there is another letter there which is K. That letter is known as proportionality. After moving proportionality sign, that we have K, which is known as constant term or constant letter. Then now you have the given variables with different values. We have time, which is T, which is 3 hours, and L, we have 50 meters, and we have M, which is men, which is 5 men. And to get the value of K, which is constant, you are going to substitute those variables. After substituting the values of those variables, then you have 3 is equal to K, which is constant term, times 50. Since from the constant relationship there, we have L square. So we have 50 square over 5, which is 5 men. Then to find the value of K, you make a K subject, then you get K is equal to 3 over 500. So that is the value of constant term or constant letter, which is K. Then you have asked how many more men who can do the same work, which are the same energy, everything are equal. Then you have given the values of T, which is time, and L, the same. You are asked to find M, that is for the second phase. So now our equation will change from T is equal to KL square over M. Now will be K is equal to 3 over 500 times L square over M. We have 3 over 500 because previous we have K, which is now 3 over 500. So substituting the values of all given in the second phase, now we have M is where we are supposed to find, T we have 5, and L, which is length, we have 100 meter, and the constant we have 3 over 500. Substituting into the equation there, you get M is equal to 3, which is K over 500, times L squared over T, which is time. And then now we have 3 times 500 square. 500 is stand for L there, and the 500 over 3 we have, that is K, and the 5, that is the time which is given at the second phase. Now we have M, which is 12. As we said, M is stand for men's, and we have asked to find how many more men's should do the same work. Since we have M is equal to 12, that means therefore we have 12 men are needed to do the same work. That is how you are supposed to answer those questions which are relating to topic rate and variations. Thank you for your attention. As I said, my name is Samwel Pandila. Thank you. Goodbye.